news scripts. Here are the highlights. World Bank works out measures to strengthen multilateral trade. Nigeria risks US FAA sanction over poor training of inspectors. Airtel surpasses Globacom to become second largest operator in Nigeria. CBN introduces electronic reference portal. NCC promises faster broadband penetration with open access model. Traders lament ordeal at Nigerian courts. My impressions.
And I am Blessing. World Bank works out measures to strengthen multilateral trade. The World Bank yesterday announced a series of measures aimed at strengthening the multilateral institution to enable it meet the evolving needs of clients. President of the World Bank, Jim Yong Kim, who spoke at the Council on Foreign Relations in Washington ahead of the World Bank IMF spring meetings, outlined how the bank was positioning itself to better achieve its goals of ending extreme poverty by 2030 and boosting shared prosperity for the lowest 40% in developing countries. This includes a $100 billion increase in the lending capacity of the bank's lending arm for middle-income countries over the next decade, new innovation in financial management, and a boost in the institution's ability to provide private sector support.
Nigeria risks US FAA sanctions over poor training of inspectors. The ongoing reassessment of the country's aviation ministry by the US Federal Aviation Administration might lead to heavy sanctions as the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority failed to meet the stipulated number of training programs for its inspectors. The FAA team discovered the lapses in training inspectors while conducting the mandatory reassessment of Nigeria's aviation sector for the retention of the Category 1 safety status given to Nigeria in 2010. However, in a bid to avert any sanction, it was learned on Wednesday night that the Supervising Minister of Aviation, Dr. Samuel Otom, has signed approval for the immediate commencement of the training.
Airtel surpasses Globacom to become second largest operator in Nigeria. The recently released data of the Nigerian Communications Commission website has revealed that Indian-owned telecommunications firm Airtel Nigeria Limited has climbed its ways up the ladder, grabbing second spot in terms of market share on the number of mobile subscribers on its network. The data revealed that Airtel's subscriber base reached 26.20 million at the end of February 2014, representing 21% of the total number of subscribers in the country during the period under review. With this impressive performance, Airtel has bagged second place, drafting Globacom, which has 24.5 million subscriber base or 20% of the market share.
CBN introduces electronic reference portal. As part of efforts to enhance the efficiency of the country's payment system, the Central Bank of Nigeria has introduced an electronic reference portal for the industry. According to the Apex Bank, the policy, which takes immediate effect, is also expected to fast-track account opening processes of Nigerian banks. The e-reference system is a web-based automated document management system designed to process customer account references and is capable of eliminating the inefficiencies that characterize the old ways of manual reference processing system.
NCC promises faster broadband penetration with open access model. In a bid to speed up the deployment of broadband infrastructure in the country, the Nigerian Communications Commission has insisted that the introduction of the open access model framework by the federal government last year would make the difference. Executive Vice Chairman of the NCC, Dr. Eugene Jua, who gave the assurance during the 10th anniversary of Telecom's Consumer Parliament held in Lagos recently, said with the formulation and adoption of the National Broadband Plan, it has opened way for accelerating broadband revolution in Nigeria, going by the various initiatives already put in place by the government. The open access model is a framework launched by the federal government and approved by the information and communication technology industry in order to compel ICT industry operators to make their infrastructures open to other players.
Traders lament ordeal at Nigerian courts. Importers, traders, and various stakeholders in Enugu have been lamenting the untold hardship and upsetting experiences they go through in various ports and entry points in Nigeria. The Southeast Amalgamated Market Traders Association, CMATA, in a communique issued yesterday, expressed regrets that the ugly experience has disrupted trading activities in the zone in recent times, adding that the situation, if not addressed urgently, will equally affect the nation's economy negatively. According to CMATA, the situation has worsened in 2014 to the extent that most of its members have abandoned their goods at this port because the demurrage charges outweigh the cost of items imported.
And that will be all for today.